Hello. This is Damon the Doc Boswell and Lady Ashley Boswell here with a Power Couples tip. Today we're going to be discussing building a vision and how to align your goals as a power couple. Okay, we're going to give you some strategies and some things that's worked for us, and we're going to get right into it. One thing that's so important when aligning your goals as a power couple is establishing a regular goal setting ritual. Okay. So what we've done and what we found works is we have long-term goals, we have legacy goals, 10-year goals, 5-year goals, 1-year goals. But what we do is we have 3-month goals, quarter goals. So we set the goals 4 times a year. And what we do is we type it, put it on paper, and put it on a laminate here, and we read it to ourselves. Affirmations on one side, goals on the other, quarterly goals on the other. We only attack 10 things that we want to do in those 3 months, 10 things at a time. So that way we can create a track record of success and memories of success. Okay. So 10 goals for 3 months. And what we do is in the morning, we review and we read our goals and affirmations 3 times. Takes about 5 minutes to read front and back of this paper. So it's about 15 minutes in the morning of reading the goals. And then what we've done is we recorded this in our voice. Going on or saying it, we recorded it in our voice. And then we have the Bible in the background. We're doing Proverbs these 3 months. And we hear our goals 6 times in the afternoon and 9 times in the evening. So we're listening to our goals 18 times a day. 3 times we're reading it, and 15 times we're hearing it. So just as we're working or working out or something of that nature, we just be hearing it and just helping us be able to move. We're just reading our affirmations. Sample like an affirmation is, like our bodies are healing, and we have let me just read some here. I'll read a couple to you of my affirmations here. So I always like to start with, I remind myself that my IQ is 188. So I just read 2. My IQ is 188, and then I take a Bible verse, Jeremiah 33:6. Behold, I will bring you health and cure, and I will cure you, and I will reveal unto you the abundance of peace and truth. I have unlimited power and healing from Jesus Christ. Psalms 18:2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Jesus is my rock and my savior, and I trust in his guidance and love. And then, the first couple are health, and faith related, but we have some that got about 10 or 15 affirmations here with about 10 verses. Like, my blood sugar is under 100. I am filled with vitality and energy, and I radiate wellness and wholeness. My body is strong and capable, and I trust in its ability to heal and repair itself. My health and vitals are equivalent to a healthy, active 20-year-old. I have an 8-pack stomach, and my body fat is under 8%. So these are the things that I'm professing over my life, and it's powerful when you read it, when you read it to yourself. You gotta remember that faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. So, what you tell yourself, you believe. And so this is something that we do every single morning. We take the time out to read our goals 3 times, and then in the afternoon and evening, we hear it. Makes it real easy. What do you think, huh?
I think it's great. And like you said, when you hear yourself saying when you hear yourself telling yourself these things over and over again, you believe it because it's you telling it to you. And these affirmations that that Damon does, and I do myself, that we do 3 in the morning, what is it? 3, 6, 9. It's a lot of them. And then when you have the recording going on when you go to sleep, it's reaffirming what you're saying to yourself about yourself. And then you add your children in there. I do a lot with the kids, speaking over their lives, speaking life into them, because that's what we do as parents. We set the foundation, we pray for our kids. And in my affirmation, I have prayers for the kids. And then when I'm sleeping, I'm praying for the kids and our family, our marriage in a whole. So the more you do it, it starts being a ritual, as he said here, that you're doing all the time, and it sets in your spirit and it starts manifesting. You start seeing the things come to life that you're saying, the results of what you're saying. And like you said, we do it for this 90-day period. And then you're able to look at what you accomplished. And if some of the things on there you didn't get done, you don't beat yourself up. You just add those, and the ones that you did get accomplished, you move those to the side, and then you just incorporate through. And then if you have your yearly goals, your 5-year goals that you're working towards, we have some really great goals that we're trying to get accomplished and we're believing God for. And when we work with couples and we're helping couples to build and establish themselves, we want them to do the same thing. You're building your legacy, your family legacy, the things that you want to have. And through this process here, you're constantly reminded about what you're working towards achieving. And when you do it often, it stays with you and it becomes, your reality, it becomes your results, and you become a winner. And our whole mission is to give you guys little bits on how to become a power couple and how to become a winner in your life for yourself, your marriage, and your family.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so also creating a unified vision statement. Okay. It's something that you guys are believing in together. Like when we read our goals, these are 10 things that I'm achieving, there's 10 things that she's achieving. Then we have goals as a unit, as a couple, right? So we have a unified vision and a unified goals also, which is very important. You don't just want to just get your goals done and just be so focused on your goals that you don't set any team goals, okay? So with the team, you win championships with as an individual, you get trophies like uh, best player or best MVP or something of that nature. But it's about championships when it comes down to a couple, even winning something and not winning it together when you came together to be one, you know, it's okay to cheer your mate, your spouse on, your mate on, cheer them, celebrate them when they get things done, and that's awesome. You got to do that. You cannot hate. You cannot be critical. If they want to race a 3-legged horse, let them race a 3-legged horse.
I got a couple in the back.
Anything they want to do, you let them do, and you encourage them, and you do it. You don't question them. That's their goal. Okay, don't want to question them, put them down while you're doing it, and different things of that nature. And sometimes you like black, they like white. You know what I'm saying? You like square, they like triangle. Sometimes they like, you like watching Netflix at home, they want to go to the movie. Whatever. You might like a home cooked meal, they might want Benihana. You don't have to, you know, have everything to where everything just, comes to like you're the same. It's okay to be different. So, but there is a unified vision and unified goals that's important for you to be able to talk to each other, encourage each other, and check in on each other with that. And when you're setting goals, we like setting smart goals. You want to look up smart goals. We'll have some literature. We have literature on our website regarding smart goals. But smart goals start with specific. So it spells out smart. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound goals. Okay. So you got to put a date on a goal. Okay, otherwise it's just, you know, no. Well, yeah, when it starts, you start with a dream, and then it moves to a goal, then your plan, then you apply your effort. Okay, so your goal is just giving your dream a date. Okay, and then it's easier to develop a plan, and you can really just reverse engineer these things. You know, I a lot of our business partners that are out of Asia, particularly Taiwan, China, they reverse engineer their goals. And that's exactly what you need to do. You got to start in the back and then work it back. It's easier to go downhill than uphill. So it's not about the effort, it's the dream, the why, your goal, the date, why, the date when you're going to do it. Execute the plan, then apply the effort. Okay. So smart goals are very, 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 very important. Yeah. Assigning roles and responsibilities. What you talk about that?
He assigns the roles and I do. I got a sense of humor. You'll learn that. Uh, so what we do is, in reference to assigning roles and responsibilities, everybody has their strengths. And in a relationship and in a marriage, each person, is good at certain things. So when you assign those roles and responsibilities in your strength, then it gets done and it's easy to do. When you try to do something that is out of your role or something that you're good with, it's difficult. So when you have the ability to, you'll do this, I'll do that. You know it's going to get accomplished. You know it's going to be accomplished in a spirit of excellence. And then you have things that you're accomplishing together, like you had mentioned earlier, with setting your goals. And then, we have a team that we work with, and they have their goals and responsibilities and assignments that need to be done. So I would say in a marriage, we all, have our place in this marriage of what needs to be accomplished. And if we all do our part, then it moves very smoothly. And it's not the woman does the cooking and the man does this, that, or it's just wherever your strengths lie. And then you work from that perspective. And it's a smooth thing. And then if you need that spouse to help in certain areas, you always want to be open and willing to be there for them because they need you. And when you need that special person, you want to be able to go to them and know you can get it done and accomplish. It's really simple as that. So working your strengths. If there's areas that you want to build, your spouse is good in those areas, then ask him or her to help you with it. And then they will assist you in, being able to execute it on the level that you want. But that's what we do. We kind of, work in our strengths, and even though he's strong in everything,
Yeah. Oh man, you're awesome, girl.
he really is.
And can't do it without you.
God, yes. So.
Can't do it without you. So yeah, assigning roles and responsibilities important. Take ownership of tasks. Like it's okay to divide up the work, and you can refer to each other, and you can come back to each other and get help from each other. Okay, but you gotta be able to own that task. So it's your job. If that's your task you took on, it's your job to make sure it gets completed. Because if nobody's driving, if nobody's holding, if nobody's responsibility, if nobody takes ownership of that task, then they're gonna be like, I thought you did it. I thought you were gonna do it. No, be clear, so clear. I feel you can do this. Talk about it. If it's something that the other person feels they can't, sometimes you might gotta encourage them a little bit. If it's something that you do better than them, maybe you say, you know what? I want to strengthen you in this area, and I help you and I guide you. I provide a lot of support, but I like you to be able to take ownership of this task and knock it out. Okay. And it's just, every day you got things going on. Okay. You got your regular things that happen, like you're cleaning and you gotta eat and, and all that kind of stuff that, say you do as a unit. But outside of that, there's other things you do. It might be like, okay, you're planning a summer vacation. Okay. I've never done that before, but let's go. You start open up the book, going online, figuring out places you want to go, bring back the suggestions. That's it. Or we're gonna get a new car. What do you think we should do? Instead of doing things last minute to where it's urgent, operate in the foreign quadrant. and give yourself time to be able to research and be able to make decisions that you're not gonna have to be forced to, so you got a better chance of you making the right decisions. And there's things as a couple that you're gonna be able to do, and if you set your goals and you assign roles and responsibility, it should be smooth sailing. Well, we wanna say thank you very much, and this is a power couples tip. Take it easy.
Maybe
Peace.
actually